everybody, it's me, Ash, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and want to see more crafty related videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and choose your preference on how you'd like YouTube to notify you of my videos. It's a different angle. I apologize for lighting. I am actually, what I'm about to make here on YouTube for you guys and show you is not going to fit up on my craft desk because I literally have 1, 2, 3, 4 projects. Almost, this is the fifth project, and then I have another 6th one tonight that I have to do. All on my desk, and what I'm making is about 5 foot long, I think. I'm assuming that's how long I have to make it. So I'm here on my living room floor. Please pay no mind or attention to the disaster that's behind me. Grayson pulled out his toy box. So yeah, anyways, so what I'm making today here on camera is hopefully simple. I've never made one before. I've always bought them pre-made. So this is something new for me, and if I mess up or it doesn't end up right how I want it, you guys are gonna see it all. So what I'm making is a customized, I guess, would you say garland? Yeah, garland. What I'm making it for is for my grandparents' gravesite. So the rules at the graveyard, the cemetery that they're at, is you only have like this much space. There you go. This much space, maybe a little bit more, all around the entire headstone to decorate. So it's hard for me to just go put up like a wreath because I don't want to block their names or anything like that. Or my grandpa is a vet, so he's got special things on his grave, like his purple cross and awards and stuff like that, so I don't want to block it. But anyways, so how I'm going to do this is, hopefully it's going to be simple. Hopefully it only requires what I have in front of me, which I got from Big Lots. I got this right here. Oof. It's 18 feet. I'm definitely not going to use it all, but it is thin, so I kind of want to double it up. That is going to be the base. My grandmother's favorite flower was poinsettias. So during the holidays, she always had poinsettias, fresh ones, at her house. So I found this garland at Big Lots. This one right here, the 18-foot one, was $8, and this one right here is 6 foot, and it's $5. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do 6 foot, and hopefully it will wrap pretty well around it. Those are what I got from Big Lots. And then at Walmart, my grandpa's favorite all-time bird is a cardinal, which on my Christmas tree I have an ornament dedicated to him and stuff like that. So I found these for $1.48 at Walmart. I got 4 of them, and they're really cute. They're like little cardinals with berries and pine cones. And then I also found one that has a poinsettia in front of it that I'm going to attach. These are clippy ones, so I'm hoping they'll clip on and stay pretty sturdy until I get back out in the springtime to change it up. So that's what I have. And then I also have these white snowflakes from the Dollar Tree that I got last year to maybe add some white to it. I also bought these red stars for my Christmas tree. They have deer on them. They're like, I don't know, they're weird. They're cute. I love them. They're rustic-y in a way that I might take a couple off and put them on there as well. But I did get them for my Christmas tree. It just all depends on how full this gets. So those are my supplies. I have my wire cutter and plier set, and I have a pair of scissors, and I have some zip ties. Now my husband's like, well, how are you going to attach it to their gravesite? I actually have metal hangers, and I'm gonna cut pieces and bend them and use them as stakes to hold it in the ground as well. So let's go ahead and get in this and open up all of this. I don't know how long this video is going to take, but in the end, I will show you the results as to what I'm going to do. But I figured this would be a nice little garland to wrap around their thing. And I really like these right here. They're kind of like a chain link. So when I attach with the what are these called? They're, I don't know. Yell at me, you guys, because I don't remember what these are called now. What? No, I don't know. It will come to me eventually. That it will do it. So what I'm just going to do for right now is I'm going to measure this out by holding it up to the poinsettia garland, and then I'm going to double it over to hopefully give it a good fullness. Zip tie, that's what it is. I'm going to zip tie them all together to kind of have it, you know, stuck together. And I'm hoping that the winter here in Ohio isn't going to be too atrocious to where I might be able to save this for another year. Because I was really considering getting them like a grave blanket or a grave pillow, because the school that my husband works for, they actually have a horticulture class, and sometimes they make them. So I was thinking about getting it from them, but then I realized, well, I can't have anything that big because of the rules of this cemetery. All right. Doubling up over here. I might even triple it up to make it really pretty. I wonder if I can do that. I should have enough to triple it. To be exact, if there's 18 foot, 6 times 3 is 18, so we might do it that way. Oh, they lied. This is definitely longer than 18 foot, unless that's longer than 18 foot. It leaves me with like a little bit of a tail, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off right there. Be cool if I could braid it. Oh, yay. I am gonna have a huge mess, you guys. This shed's like crazy. Oh well. I have a Roomba for a reason. It should be able to get those up. Alright. So, I have it tripled up, so it's a decent thickness. It should be pretty good for the cemetery. And I'm gonna kind of like twist it maybe. Twist it around. Let's do that. Oh. There we go. That's good. I'm gonna fluff it up. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I promise you in the end I will show you. I will show you, I will show you. So we're gonna get the zip ties out and start zip tying these bad boys together. And I'm gonna try to zip tie it pretty tight so that it doesn't come apart. Like I said, never done this before. And I wanted the clear ones, but for some odd reason Walmart was completely out of them. So that's kind of what I'm working with right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these little chain thingies that these chain links through the poinsettia and just bunch it up and hope that these are long enough. I don't know if they're long enough. Oh no, you guys, we might have a slight problem. I might have to, This doesn't help that I have mile-long nails, but you know, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, right? This might take longer than what I actually intended it to do. Alright. New plan. Zip tie the bundle together first in certain places, and then go back in with another one and attach the other pieces. I am so glad I am not a florist, because people would look at me like I'm crazy. And I'm half blind, so that doesn't help either. Okay, I think I found the hole. Yep, there we go. It's bunching together great. Okay, awesome. So there's one there. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I have so much energy today. Like this morning, none whatsoever. No motivation at all. Wanted to crawl back in bed, but I didn't. I did what I needed to do around the house and start on all my projects. But now I'm wired, of course, when it's close to bedtime. We might have to edit this video. I don't edit my videos very often, but this one might take long enough to where I'm gonna have to edit it. But that's okay. Alright, I got 2 zip ties on so far. I think we're gonna do about 1, 2, 3, 4 zip ties to bunch these together. Yeah. It doesn't help either that all these little garland pieces get in the way and I can't see. Did it go through? I wonder. Did it? Probably not. Nope. Let's bring it closer to my face. Maybe that will help. Y'all, don't get mile long nails if you want to do this. I'm telling you, I don't know how people do it. Like, I see people with like natural nails is a little bit different than acrylics, I guess. There we go, I got it. See, when I had my my natural nails used to be longer than my daggers that I have right now. My thumbnail was actually probably that long. And then when my son Grayson was born, because he was in the NICU, the nurses made me cut my fingernails. And ever since then, I have never been able to get them that long. And it's depressing because I would give to have my natural nails back. Now I can get them that long if I have acrylic or shellac or gel or whatever over top of them so they don't break off. But if I don't, then they do. See, look, this got easier on the last one. The last one, people. Okay. Alright. Ta-da! The 3 is put together. Now we gotta attach this. Okay. I'm glad I bought a decent sized pack. My husband's like, oh, I got a couple at home. No, I think I'm gonna need more than a couple. So, I got them. But you can always use them on everything, right? I use them on pretty much everything. I'm a zip tie queen. Alright, so now let's attach this to one of the strands. See if I can attach it to the actual zip tie down here, if I can find it. There it is. Doo-doo-doo. No, probably not, because that's kind of tight and I can't get it underneath the other zip tie. So I'm just going to have to pick one part of the garland that's looped down here at the bottom so that I know it won't fall off, and stick it through like so and zip tie it. That's what we're going to do. This should go by fairly fast, this part. I'm not using that. I'm using my wire cutters to trim the zip tie because I feel like doing my scissors are going to kill my hands. Okay, So there's that one. We're gonna go in through here. I'll show you it once I get it done, like I did that one part. And I'm not paying attention as to where at on here that I'm zip tying them to. That way it maybe has movement to it and fullness in different parts. Does that make sense? Or am I just crazy? I don't know. Alright. But so far, it's looking good, I think. Think. I'm just picking and shoving it, right? We'll do this part right here. Now, if you're wondering, am I the only one that goes out to my grandparents' grave? Yes. Reason being is I'm the only one that really knows where it's at. My brother is too big of a baby to go out. Yes, I cry my eyeballs out whenever I go. The rest of the family really doesn't come out because my grandfather was not the father of her oldest son, who passed away already. So they don't come out. And my dad lives in a different state, and he, I don't think, hasn't been there since my grandpa died either. But that's because my grandpa was my dad's best friend, everything, kind of like me. My grandpa was my everything as well. And that's because I was the first girl born into our family. The rest have been boys. And even like my uncle's kids. Oh, my dad's other brother is in a group home for adults with disabilities because he was in a very bad accident when he was 21. So he cannot live on his own. And so obviously I'm not even allowed to take him up there pretty much. So yeah. And it would be really, really hard on him if I did take him up there. So we kind of avoid that conversation with him when we talk to him on the phone. But yeah, so I'm the one that goes up there and decorates for everything. I am the one that actually drove up there with my grandmother's ashes when she passed away to have her buried with Grandpa. So, yeah. I don't mind doing it though. I enjoy doing it. And people are like, how do you enjoy doing that kind of stuff? I don't know, I just do. Gives me my time to talk to them and so forth and whatnots. Tell them how I've been, you know, that kind of ordeal. So it doesn't bother me at all. Alright. So, we have that. That's a little bit longer on that side. Okay. Alright. I think that's good. And then when I wrap it around, I might be able to connect it like so. Yep, okay. So this is what that looks like now. Ow, it just shocked me. It has a little tail on the end because when I get there and wrap it around, I'll probably connect it to this side. That way I know if it snows or the wind is heavy, it ain't going nowhere because it's going to be tightly around that area. All right, now let me lay this completely out so I can see where everything's at. I feel like it needs another, I don't know, hold on. Some fluffing. I might even go to the store and get some bigger poinsettias maybe and add to it. And it sucks that I only have 4 of these. These are the only ones I could find. Like, I would have so got me more if I could have. And I feel like I could put a zip tie through that as well, just to make sure that it's on good. On the bottom, there's like a little hole right here. So once I clip it in to the place that I want it, I could probably even zip tie it in place too, so that it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm gonna just sporadically place these on here, I guess, like so. Okay, zip tie. It's zip tie time. I'm trying to figure out where I can zip tie this at and to what. Anyways, so a lot of people are really like, Ashley, this is a really sad video. No, it's not. It's just me sharing the love of Christmas with my grandparents who absolutely loved Christmas. They would go all out with dinner and gifts. So many gifts. We were spoiled, that's for sure, when it came to them. Like, you would think that the Duggars were related to us. No offense to the Duggars and all their children, but that's what it looked like when Grandma and Grandpa had Christmas underneath their tree. Okay, there's one that actually turned out really cute. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with myself, you guys. I can't wait to get this up there. Can't wait. Okay, I have glitter and everything all over me. Oh no, I need the one with this. I'm glad I was at least able to find 2 of each. That way I could do like one without the poinsettia, one with the poinsettia, and then, you know, kind of like a pattern, I guess is what you would say. Although this one is a little weird with the clip, but we'll make it work. I'll put that one there. Ow, I clipped it to my thumb. And I'm shocked my dog isn't over here in my face. All right, now I gotta find where the legs are. There they are. Okay. Oh, nope, definitely did not get a leg. Thought I did, but I didn't. There it is. Okay. Now where is it? I lost it. There it is. Don't lose grip. Eee. You guys, can you see my face when I'm making funny faces? Probably can. I'm embarrassing myself. That's usual on here, right? Like, it's not like I didn't fall out of a chair in front of you guys or run across my house just to grab a fork for Katiri's birthday party online. You never know what you're gonna get with me, right? Okay. Cool beans. Alright. Off the flowers. Next is this one. This is turning out really cute. might have to take my phone down to show you guys. Okay, now how am I going to do this one? That's not attached right there. Nope, it's got to go right here. Okay, attached. I don't know how I'm going to get the snow on. No clue. I guess it's going to be trial and error when it comes to that. I should have probably turned on my hot glue gun, but I didn't. So, we'll see how well this goes, right? I could probably just zip tie them. Zip ties the new duct tape. You hear me? Alright, where is this at? There it is. It needs to go back this way. Oh. Let go. Like so. This is the raw me, you guys. This is what I do when I craft. I sit here and I talk to myself. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put this one at. Probably through this right here. If that leaf gets out of my way. Oh no. There we go. I had to flip it. Almost done. 27 minutes. 27 minutes to do this. That shouldn't have taken this long. And I haven't even got the darn snowflakes on yet. Okay. One more bird. Fun fact. My grandpa used to call me Bird. Don't know why, but he did. Maybe because he liked birds. Another fun thing that we used to do is my grandpa loved to feed the animals. They lived on a lake. I'm not going to say where because I don't want to give it all up and everything. But they lived on a lake. And so there was all kinds of critters all the time at their house. And so my dad, I think it was for my grandpa's birthday one year. I don't remember. But my dad ended up building this huge like bird feeder. Like it had different arms coming out and like springy thingies to hang corn and all kinds of stuff with. And so when I was with my dad, because my parents are divorced, when I was with my dad and he worked, I would go over to my grandparents while he was at work if I didn't go with him. He always let me decide if I wanted to go with him or not. Most of the time I chose to go over to Grandma and Grandpa's house because I just really enjoyed it over there, I guess. And me and my grandpa would, when he got up in the morning, because I'd get there before my grandparents woke up, and I'd go upstairs and watch TV until Grandpa woke up, because Grandpa was usually the first one up, I believe. And he would be like, okay, Ash, let's go feed the critters. And so he had this shopping cart that he had full of all different kinds of like bird seed and corn and like different snacks for the animals and stuff. And we would just wheel it down the driveway and across to where they lived from, because they owned a lot across for them as well. And we would go feed all the critters, and then they had this big bay window in their dining room that overlooked that area, and we'd come inside and watch all the critters eat while he made himself oatmeal, which he always made his oatmeal so weird. And I remember to this day, it was old-fashioned oats with butter and salt. No clue why, but he loved it. I never attempted to try it whatsoever because it always freaked me out. So, okay, this is this part. So, got the birds on it, as you can see throughout it. Looking cute and everything. The way it will lay, the birds will be sitting up perfectly once it's pulled tight and so forth. So now what I'm going to do is figure out how to attach these snowflakes to give it some color. And I'm going to put a snowflake in between each bird. So, but yeah, that was one of the things that my grandpa used to do with me. I enjoyed doing with him. Another thing that we used to do, I know this is like a memory lane for me right now, just talking about it, because the only person I really talk about this kind of stuff with is my dad. So it's nice to share with you guys a little bit about that. Let's see here, what's another fun memory? Oh, after dinner, we always had Oreos. Always. Always. Now, when I say always, it was after every single dinner, Grandpa had Oreos. It was one of his favorite cookies. And so he would get us a glass of milk, and we would have 3 Oreos apiece, and we'd sit there and eat Oreos for dessert with our glass of milk. That was another fun thing that Grandpa used to do. See, this is why I wish I had the clear ones now, because now I'm working with white. It's not as easy to hide. I wonder if... I'm trying to think if I have anything else I could possibly attach these with. Twine, maybe? No, I don't know. This should work. I'm going to put it through this one right here, like so. I have a leaf that's in my way. I'm trying to find a piece of garland to also wrap around it. Oh no, I lost it. Hold on. Alright, let's talk about Grandma Pat now. Talked about Grandpa, let's talk about Grandma Pat. She had a love for anything Mickey Mouse. So, her Christmas was usually poinsettias and Mickey Mouse decorations. She had this really cute Mickey Mouse that she had up every year. That she even set out and decorated with after Grandpa passed away, which we didn't really have that many Christmases after Grandpa passed away at her house, because Grandpa was the one that always made us come together as a family. But she had this one that would climb a ladder, and she always put it next to a tree, and it looked like Mickey was going to go put an ornament up on her tree. It was really cute. And then she had one that sat in a rocking chair and read like a Christmas story to you. And she hated, absolutely hated wrapping Christmas presents. So she'd always make me come over and do it. That's another thing I remember. Always. Ashley, you come wrap my Christmas presents? Sure, Grandma. And I think that's why I like wrapping Christmas presents. Let's see, here's something else that me and Grandma used to do. Oh, Grandma used to go have her hair done religiously. I don't know how that woman kept up on it or how they could afford it, but every week she was at the beauty salon, and she always went to the same beauty salon for many, many years. And my grandma had the most beautiful nails. She had natural nails, and they were very long, and she had like the perfect rounded tip and so forth. And she would get her hair done and her nails painted every time we went to the salon. That was another thing I remember about Grandma. She loved animals as well. So I guess that made her and Grandpa like the perfect couple. They were many, many years apart from each other. My grandpa was much older than my grandmother. But they were the definition of true love for sure. I guess we all kind of wish we had our grandparents' love, right? I guess that was like in the good old days when there was like no cell phones and people who spread rumors all the time and, you know, that kind of stuff. Let's see here. Grandma was always so silly too. Like, even if she was mad at you and yelled at you, all you could do was just laugh, because she just, you never knew what was going to come out of her mouth. She had no filter whatsoever. No filter. My grandpa was like the calm, cool, quiet one, and grandma was the very loud, bossy one. So I have glitter all over me. All right, that's done. I don't think I'm gonna add any of the stars to it. If I do, it'd have to be a different color one. I'd have to go to the store and get like maybe a silver one or something. But this turned out super cute. I'm going to lay it out here and see if I can show you guys some way or another. I don't know. Can you guys see that? There we go. I had to turn the camera. But that is the garland that's gonna go around Grandma and Grandpa's grave. Super pretty. I really like how it turned out. It turned out a lot better than what I thought it was going to. So yeah, that is it. 37 minutes and I'm covered in glitter and I have to pick up my mess and I have to turn on my Roomba. And here comes my dog. I think she's gonna come bug me now. She must know that I was busy. Don't you dare. Come here, Roo. So this is my dog. Roo. Hi. No kisses. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and give her some lovin's, because obviously she wants some attention, and pick up my mess. Don't lick me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. Oof. Come on. Lonnie, move. Bye.